Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to be painting with apricot creases. I know some of you have had questions as to whether you should use the strawberry crease mix, the authentic strawberry creases, or the creases that comes in your Bountiful Baby kits that is more like a raspberry, or whether you should get the authentic peach. And this is a mix that I mixed up myself, and I call it soft apricot. And here's the recipe, just in case you want to create some of this creases for yourself. And I just bought the little tubs from Bountiful Baby and mixed up my own creation of crease mix. And this particular baby, her name is Acorn. She's a prototype, and I'll put her in the description box below so that you can look her up. But she is more of an earthy, warm tone baby. I want to dress her in some more earth tone mix colors, such as tan or soft beige, or a fall wardrobe. And so she's perfect for the peach and warmer crease mix. I also blushed her with the apricot creases mix that I created, and so now I'm just going over the creases that I've already painted on her, just making them a little bit more noticeable, and then blending with my cosmetic wedge. She's been pre-creased before this video. I added her creases yesterday, and I just wanted to touch up on a few things. Here I'm adding some color to her little toes. And I always like to do that with the creasing color, is just add a tiny bit of the creasing color to her nail beds on her toes, and then just blend with your cosmetic wedge. And of course go in between each toe to separate those toes, because as the vinyl is poured, you can't really tell where the toes are at. So to add a little bit of creasing there really defines those little toes. And blend with your brush and a cosmetic wedge on the nail beds before you put the nail color on the end of your toenails. And I absolutely love this sculpt. I think she is so darling. I love her name. Like I said, I'll link the sculpt creator in the description box below, so you'll be able to find her if you want to paint this particular prototype. She has the cutest little face, and I painted I'm going to be painting freckles on her cute little nose, and then dress her in some nice autumn colors. Be sure to blend a lot with your cosmetic wedge, and if your paint is not blending well, add some paint thinner or odorless thinner to a sponge, and then you can just really get in there and blend. And that's the key to a great Reborn artist, is how well she blends all of those colors together. If you'll notice, I'm pouncing onto my vinyl now after applying some odorless thinner to my sponge. Continue to pounce and blend all of your crease color until you know that it is really well blended and you don't see any paint left. Try to keep the paint as much as possible in the creases. And also, one thing I wanted to add is that when you're doing the nail beds, you need to blend those really well as well. I'm going to show you here how I do each and every one of her little tiny toes. I use just the tip of my brush and add it to the color, and then lightly, very soft and subtle, lightly color her toenails. Be sure to check out my video on nails so that you can see how I finish the tips of the nails. The back of her ankles have a lot of wrinkles, so be sure to crease those. So if you are enjoying this color, this creasing color, I also use this as my blush color, and I use it for the lips as well. So if you're wondering what color of blush I used on Acorn's face, this is the color I used. I used the apricot crease mix. And I think it just adds a nice soft glow to her face. Now we're going to do the same thing on the nail beds of her hand. Just a little dot of paint, and then gradually work it out to the middle of the nail, and try not to get any on the end of her nails. We're just trying to create a soft graduated color on her nail beds. If you look at your own nails, you'll notice that your nails have a little bit of color before they get to the tips. And we're just adding the creasing color to the back of her hands. I try to crease all of my creases when I do my Reborn babies, but it's up to you if you only want to crease a few of the creases just for some accent or some depth. You don't have to crease or paint every crease on your Reborn babies. It's really up to you as an artist what you like to do. Just add a little bit of the apricot mix to the nail beds on each of her nails and blend with your cosmetic wedge. And put a little bit of the crease mixture on her knuckles, blending with your cosmetic wedge. And you can reuse these cosmetic wedges. So notice how one side I'm using to blend and the other side is a model sponge for modeling. So be sure to save all your cosmetic wedges in a basket so that you can reuse them over and over again. Now for her face, you can add some of this crease mixture to her eyelids and the crease where her eyelids open, and around her nose, inside of her nostrils. The part underneath her eyes. I think she looks really cute. What a cute little baby. I've also used some of the creasing for her lips as well, to give her lips a little color. I can't really see any spots that need to be touched up. Well, maybe right here inside of her ear needs to be touched up a little bit. I hope this video helps you determine what color of creases you would like to do on your reborn baby. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bake in your new wave oven at 265 degrees. All right, we'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.